Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to Merch It. If this is your first time on this platform, on this channel, we discuss all things fragrances and all things hip hop. So with that being said, we have an incredible review, man. Definitely one of my favorite fragrances. I'm not playing when I say this. One of my favorite fragrances in our collection, hands down. Definitely one of my favorite Xerjoff fragrances, and that is this one right here, man. Look at the box. That is this right here. Oh man, this right here is La Capitale by Xerjoff. This, man, for one, it comes in, the standard box or whatever, standard Xerjoff packaging, but this is certainly not just this, it's not a standard fragrance, man. This is top 3 Xerjoff fragrances of all time. I cannot stress that enough. I kid you not, top 3 of all time. And I feel like this is certainly just a fragrance I really hold dear, man. My first time smelling this, I was just engulfed in just joy and love all together. This right here is something that you really need to rock. For one, this is one of the most complicated fragrances I've ever smelled because of just all of the unique, just notes and elements and aesthetics and appeals in this bottle and how everything just has layers and it comes out. We're gonna jump into that. This is certainly something that you need to rock, but right in this bottle, in this very bottle, it contains notes of caramel, peach, strawberry, amber, and just, oh man, it's a pure gourmand. And I feel like when you first spray this bottle, I feel like you get one layer of just the caramel and the strawberry, and then like as it settles, the strawberry and the peach, and as it settles down, you really pick up on a lot of the gourmandish type of appeals, like the caramel, and like the caramel's very heavy, so it's really gonna show itself. And I feel like the strawberry just gets richer and richer as it goes on. This has tonka bean and it has vanilla in this as well, on top of the amber. Like I said, this is very warm, and I feel like the layers are just really broken down, and like you can pick up on all of those notes. It took me a minute to kind of pick up on the peach, but the more and more I smelled this, I was like, I do smell the peach, and I smell it a lot actually. So like, I feel like it might take your nose a little to get adjusted to, as far as, you're trying to scope out the different elements and notes that are in this. But trust me, this right here is certainly a blind buy. I kid you not. I feel like this is something that Xerjoff needs to, man, just constantly promote. This is something I'm recommending to anybody. Straight blind buy. Oh man, look at the atomizer, man. That's for y'all, man. How smooth it is. I love Xerjoff, man, for sure. I love Xerjoff, but this is definitely a fragrance that is just very consistent yet complicated. It's consistent as far as its notes that it does have. You can definitely tell them apart. It's very distinct with each note in there. So like, I can definitely decipher it, like very well, deconstruct it. So right here is the caramel, right here is the richness of the strawberry, right here is the peach. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this came out in 2018, but this right here is still very much relevant. It's certainly unisex, and I don't feel like anybody can just not pull this off. It could be the loudest person, it could be the quietest person, it could be just the most obnoxious person of all time. If you rock this, you're going to get compliments. I kid you not. This right here is certainly a 20 out of 10. I can't stress this enough. Xerjoff did their thing with La Capitale, and I feel like it's almost as universal as something like Herba Pura. I will only say it's not as universal because it's complicated. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like Herba Pura is just more so like, it's just there. You know what you're getting, you smell exactly what you're gonna get, and I feel like anybody can rock it, and everybody's pretty much gonna enjoy it. Everybody's gonna enjoy this, but those layers in it, that's exactly what makes it not as universal. But this is certainly top 3 Xerjoff fragrances ever, and I feel like anybody could pull this off, man. This is certainly just that. I feel like it's just as bright and just as golden in value on clothes and thin air as it is on skin. I feel like it's just very potent and just pure. And I definitely love this, man. This is certainly a great one, man. I love La Capitale. This is La Capitale by Xerjoff. Y'all, make sure y'all stay tuned. Run up them comments, like, share, and subscribe. Go cop a bottle, man. Fellas, I know I know how it sounds, man. Fruity fragrances and everything, but do not be afraid to rock a fruity fragrance, especially one like this. Ladies, for one, love them. And on top of that, they be unisex. So like a dude could pull this off just as easily as a woman, man. But yo, I'ma leave it on that note. You gotta go cop La Capitale by Xerjoff, man. Fellas, go cop it, man. I'm kid you not. Y'all gonna thank me later, man, for real. We gonna kick off 2024 with a great bottle like this. Fellas, go cop. Much love. We gone.